Hey guys, what's up? It is Kat, and today I'm going to show you how I did my skull costume makeup as shown here. Alright, so first I took my cover up, I covered my whole entire face with it, and I put cover up on my lips so that it would blend in. Because it's a skull, you kind of need them pale. So I covered up my pinkish lips and made it paler. And then I made sure to do underneath my eyes, and I used my eyes sort of as a, I found where my eye socket is, and I used that as the basis for the eye hole that I outlined for the eye socket of the skull. I used that as an outline, that way it looked more sizable to my face, sort of thing. And as you can see, I'm cleaning up any mistakes I make as I do it, and I'm doing this with just a liquid eyeliner that I have, because all I have is eye makeup. Everything done in this video is with eye makeup. But I'm making sure to include my eyebrow in this circle, because the eyebrow will disappear. Then next you see I'm doing the nose, just kind of mapping out the triangle slits for nose, but I'll end up erasing these and redoing them at a later time and making them look a lot better. So you can skip this until a later time if you wish. Alright, so next I'm taking the liquid eyeliner from the corner of my mouth and bringing it upwards, sort of along how my teeth line up, sort of thing, and going until I feel the jawbone and where my teeth stop, and that's where I'm drawing a little circular up to my top of the jawbone there, and just kind of, it's a rough outline sort of thing. Also making sure to color in the lining of my lips so that it looks like one consecutive mouth, and also to make sure that the lining is even, so that way you don't have one side which is way longer than the other. As you see, I did mess up, so I went back and redid that and erased my mistakes with a little CoverGirl makeup remover. Alright, and here I am going back over my nose sort of thing, just trying to make the outline. I'm pretty sure I do this a few times because I just couldn't get it right, so I kept erasing it and then redoing it, as you'll see. And I kind of just left them at the outline and started doing my teeth. Did a little triangle shape sort of thing and drew up just a line extending up towards where my nose is, using my actual teeth as an outline, sort of, and just kind of marking and putting triangles. But obviously I didn't like that, they were too low, and I thought that this needed to be fixed. I do fix a lot of things while I do this, but yeah. And here I go coloring in the nose again, only to be erased. And I used my little CoverGirl little mirror thing when I needed more exact, where I couldn't use my camera screen thing. I'm sorry, my brain died mid-sentence. As you can see, I keep redoing the nose. The nose is what took me the longest because I didn't really have a reference. I just kind of went with it. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna do the teeth in the little mirror, and I extend it beyond my bottom lip, again using my actual teeth sort of as reference. These teeth are a lot bigger than mine, but it's just to give that general feeling of teeth. And I put a little triangle at the very top / bottom, depending on which side you do, just to sort of show more that they're pointed and they're not all just flat straight sort of thing. I continue this up both sides up into where I outlined that jawbone sort of shape thing. Kind of looks like a butt, to be honest. Sorry. And then I repeated on top, which took me a second and I had to space it out and redo some, but I was able to do it and let it dry a bit. My jaw kept hurting, so if you see me doing a sort of like opening my mouth, I'm cracking my jaw to get it to stop hurting. And I do go over the teeth a bunch, but that's just because they need to be sharp lines and need to look like actual teeth and not just lines on a face. Now this is my first sort of like my first tutorial for makeup and stuff other than how I do my everyday makeup, but this is costume makeup and I absolutely love costume makeup. Sorry about the mirror taking up most of the space so you don't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just going back over that line, kind of thickening it out a bit, making it darker. And next I went to take my gel eyeliner and put it just kind of outline, but it didn't want to work very well, so I take this little powder. It's eyeliner, eyeshadow, it's very pigmented and it works really well, and I have a bunch of it that I don't really use often, so I'm using it here. I'm just kind of filling in the circle and going back over the line that I did with my liquid eyeliner. Beware, it does smudge a lot, so you have to be careful, which is why I go over this a lot with a lot of, I went through like 4 makeup wipes trying to do this, but yeah, going over my eyebrow and everything, just making sure that everything looked even if it didn't, I'd go back over it again, so it's okay. I made sure to get every little space that I could, except for the actual like water line. And then as you see here, I'm taking the black powder and I'm filling in where I made that line, kind of rounding it out a bit, and then filling it in up to my back up towards my hairline and back towards my ear. And there's my dog in the background, so yeah. But I repeated that on both sides, and yeah. Then I took this like blush brush sort of thing and just kind of smoothed it out, and what's it called? What I'm doing here is blending all the black together, and then the same powder and I just kind of outlined roughly the skull because I wasn't going to just let it meet up with hair, so I just kind of colored that in, and there's my aunt coming in to tell me to do something. And I think she just stood there for a bit while I was doing this, to be honest. I don't quite remember. She might have left, but I don't remember. And you can see I was texting a lot, but that's okay. And I'm taking this black, and after outlining just kind of where my bone is on my face, I took it and I colored my whole entire neck black. And this took up a lot, and then I went back in, made sure to maneuver the black into my hairline, and I went back over my eye socket thing and back down my neck. Let me tell you, I had black on my neck for literally like 2 days after this. Even after I showered, apparently I just didn't scrub my neck. And I had a black line down my neck and I didn't realize it, and I almost went into public. But as you can see, I'm just kind of going over the black and going back over my nose, even though I'm pretty sure I'm going to erase it and do it again. But yeah, my camera stopped recording, but I colored in my waterline with my gel eyeliner, which is is why it looked like I was crying, because I hadn't worn makeup in forever. I filled in my waterline, and I'm just kind of cleaning up where everything's smudged with another makeup remover sort of thing. And this takes a while because it keeps pushing it around and it was not wanting to work for me. So I had to be really careful and go back over. But it worked out and I just kind of smoothed up. I had black powder all over me. Like my hands, my face, my shoulders, my just chest. It was everywhere. And that was not okay. But once I got my cleaning done, just kind of looked for whatever needed to be touched up and touched up what I had to. My camera was yelling at me that I didn't have enough space because of how long this video actually was. You guys are lucky and see it sped up. Also, smiling when you have teeth drawn on your face is really weird. But here's me posing for you before going back over and fixing more and making sure it all looked okay. And here's my auntie again telling me to do something and asking what I was doing. And I'm just kind of talking to her. And then, see, I went to put my glasses on because I had to go and do something. But I'm back and cleaning up just my entire body basically because I had black powder everywhere. And I'm just kind of blending all the black together so that it looked a lot better and not as patchy as it does. And then I'm redoing the nose again. What did I tell you? And this time, I think this is the last time I did it. But so, I tried. And it came out pretty cool in my opinion, to be honest. So after outlining the nose in black, with the black liquid eyeliner, I took the black powder again and filled it in because I like the way the black powder looks. It's more of a matte instead of a glimmery, shiny sort of look, and that just works so much better when you're trying to create like the legit holes and darkness and stuff. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. You picking up what I'm putting down? I'm so sorry, I'm a fucking mess. Hey, look, this is me sending a picture to my friend asking, is my nose okay? Because I think it's horrible. And me looking at my phone texting, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so anyways, I'm cleaning up a bit more and just making sure everything looks the way I want it to, going back over and redoing what I have to before I have the completed look. One thing I did forget, however, is that brow bone sort of shadow thing. So I just kind of went from where my eyebrow actually starts and drew up a circular line, just kind of following my own brow bone for an example there. And I just kind of extended it outwards and then slightly rubbed it so that it didn't, it looked more of a shadow sort of thing. And that is my completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys tomorrow with another Halloween inspired video. I love you, stay strong, you're beautiful, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!